Hello, you wonderful people. How you all doing? How's it going? I hope you're all having a fantastic Thursday. Hello. It's time for some duh. How's everyone doing? Obviously, as per usual with our sessions, alerts will be on silent so we can concentrate on the game, and we will probably not be responding to chat other than in the break, so that we can concentrate once again on the game. Now, we're going to do a quick go round of introductions, starting with Vanitas.
Hello, do I say my character as well?
Yep, go introduce yourself, your
it's
character.
The same every week.
Yep, it's the same every week.
How do you do, everybody? I am Storyteller Vanitas, one half of Uncanny Quiz. You can find us on Twitch, Twitter, or else you find our entertainment, not everywhere. I play Reinhold Chalk, the I'm not a tiefling, I'm a kobold. Kobold artificer.
I can't believe you forgot what your character was, but okay, yeah. Next.
It happens more than you realise. Hello, everyone. My name's Mark Alexander Cross. Now 39 years old since we last played, and I'm the primary GM for a group called Roll Tales. And today I'm here playing Victoria de Rosa, the human fighter / wizard.
And the next.
Hi, I'm Joseph Bowser. I'm an RPG streamer. I'm here. Everything's fine. I'm playing me and Celestial, the Fallen Asmar Paladin.
Next.
Hello, I'm Noir. I'm playing Esteban, a warlock who's doing his best.
That's a fair sum up, actually.
And I'm obviously the DM. I'm Drac. This is my channel. I'm trying to hold this shitstorm together. Okay, so, what does everyone remember in one sentence of the last session?
Okay, so not all rooms are valuable, but
cool,
some
next.
rooms I can get into.
One sentence. Next.
Some guy named Dranzog seems to be behind this whole mess.
Oh yeah.
Next.
I was suffocated by a living skin.
Next.
I picked up the sword of Big Bad.
Yes, so last session our party did quite a lot of exploring. They did overcome the stairs eventually. Found some rather shiny armor. Finally looked under the stairs. The only set of stairs that they hadn't looked under so far, and discovered a alcove full of bodies, one of which was holding a very shiny sword, which, as you've just heard, was procured by Esteban. Then they had a little bit of a chase from some very slinky skin, and then continued their travels up into the next floor of rooms, and discovered that yes, a lot of rooms are just full of dust and old beds. And so we join our party where they left off, which is somewhere
Over the rainbow?
Over the rainbow. Yep. Let me just get the right scene.
Oh my god.
And yes, so you smashed in the door, found that yes, there was nothing on the balcony. We've just lost Vanitas.
Please don't tell me we've swapped places.
Yes, we've just done musical chairs.
Okay, hold on. No, I can fix this. Maybe.
No, you can't.
no.
You cannot
No.
fix this.
You can now no longer see me at all.
Don't.
Oh no. Right. Okay. Let's just have like a minute where Drax sits here and just panic
Okay.
shifts everything. So
No, we can keep doing recap while you do that. We did
Sure.
also find, actually, I believe
Sure.
the ghost of Dransorg himself, or at least like what was left of his body, and we found out
Yeah,
he
it was-
died from an illness, like some sort of lung.
You're also- Benitez, we can't hear you because you're muted.
Wait, I'm not an anarchist artificer. Larzapan, you've got it all
yeah,
wrong.
I'm sorry. I'm just gonna
There we
have to do
go.
this for a
I
second.
don't know why it
'cause-
did this. It just.
I mean,
it just
while we
completely
get
relaunched
reset up, I can
everything.
tell you guys about the underground burger syndicate.
Oh dear God, no, no!
You don't want to know what the pre-game chat was today, chat. Trust me on that one.
Can we let's not even reference it anymore,
Not a
please.
good idea.
This is
I'll
why we
lie
can't
for
have nice
dehydration.
things. Yep.
This is what. Yeah. But
Sorry
no, in all,
about that. My Chrome just relaunched. I didn't mean to.
It's
I just did
okay.
it.
It's okay. It happens. It
But-
happens. It also means
no,
that I can fix Noir's camera while I'm at it.
Oh dear.
Because I was trying to slip and slide right into the screen.
Does anyone else do that? Like, look at themselves
What,
on the
slip and
stream
slide
and be like,
into the screen.
I was doing it just a second ago, actually, getting my mic adjusted, getting my lighting, because I was like, oh, I'm a little bit too dim, so I turned my lighting up, adjust my microphone.
My main camera, I'm using my backup camera right now. My main camera, I've got to get a new dummy battery. So, yeah.
We also found a magic cloak last
Yep.
session that no one's mentioned yet.
It's because I
Okay.
look fabulous in it. You should just know.
It was
Well, I mean,
all part of the plan. Okay, it was just so that you could all see that fantastic animation that I made again. Just you know, showing off and
very,
and
Yeah,
stuff.
very
yeah.
beautiful animation.
It is. It's
it
really
is actually
good.
really good.
Show it off.
So, anyway, you're in the office, or on the balcony, and you're definitely not closing Chrome. Go! What are you doing?
All right.
I believe there was only one way to go from here, and that was up.
Yeah.
You would,
Yeah.
in fact, be correct. Yes.
Also, didn't we have like the mist was creeping in since someone actually broke the balcony door? The mist is getting inside.
The mist is slowly inching its way into the room.
Esteban, I think you should get back in from there.
Yeah. I think that might be a good idea. Not that I'm afraid. It's just that
No.
I'm a little
No
cold.
one said you were afraid, Master Esteban. But
just
we do
I
have to
thought-
go.
Sure, that was
Go.
clear.
Yes.
I feel like we've
Cross.
been everywhere now, besides further up. Really?
It is time to explore the attic. Reinhold's German now.
Yeah.
I'll
You've
have one,
adopted the
sorry.
good accent, yeah?
Along,
Reinhold's accent's gonna move quite a lot, okay?
along with the glasses that he's got on the splash art.
Oh,
Very nice.
Yeah. right.
I do have those.
Go up the stairs. These stairs do not, in fact, have anything trying to push you down the stairs. They're pretty creaky, they're old and dusty, but, you know, relatively safe other than for maybe some splinters, if you decide to try and rub your skin across them too vigorously. The stairs come... Look, you spent the entire 15 minutes before stream talking about all sorts of shit. Of course, that's where my brain is at now.
Sorry.
Anyway, you come up to a hall that you have two doors to your immediate right, and you can see that the corridor also branches out in front of you towards some other doors further down the corridor. It's decorated with a threadbare rug with geometric patterns and lines which make your eyes go a bit funny. And everything's very creaky.
Where would we like to explore first, team? Ah, that's happening now.
Esteban, do you want to get that door in front of you?
I think that's up like around a railing
Right.
situation.
Would you like me to get it? Squeeze it out?
Somebody
Body?
first.
We need to make a start.
I'd like to open this top left door.
Can you not open it?
Oh no, I'm just asking if that. I'm just giving you a heads up.
Oh, okay.
I know a lot of things.
I was like, the doors can open now. Why is it not opening?
Because for the first time in our entire game, I'm explaining what I'm doing before I do it, so you have had time to prepare.
Oh, this session's going well.
Right, what's inside?
You open the door to a very modest room, save for a rather unusually long bed. It's like really, really long for a bed.
I genuinely can't think of a reason why a bed would be long. That's disturbing. Master Victoria, do you know why this bed would be so long?
Somebody tall, perhaps?
Seems inefficient. Reinhard says this, like patting itself down, being like, "Shot is obviously better."
Can I take a quick look around, Drax, see if there's anything of interest or note in here?
Yes, make me a investigation check.
No problem.
Mien, stop wandering off on your own.
Natty one. That's a start.
Oh no! Well, it's always better to get them over and done with to begin with than when you need them. You apparently are just really perplexed by how long this bed is.
Seeing Victoria just staring almost at the bed, is it okay if I also make an investigation?
Go for it.
16.
You find that there is in the wardrobe a lot of suits that have got very, very long legs and very, very stretched out like torso parts to the like jacket. And you find a footlocker at the foot of the bed that contains a pouch of what seems like coins and an amulet that has a very, very unusual symbol on it of a skull surrounded by a skeletal Ouroboros.
Ooh, may someone explain to me what an Ouroboros is?
Just a
It's a snake eating.
Yeah, it's a snake that goes in a circle and bites its
Oh! Thank you.
Yeah. But it's skeletal, so.
Got you. Okay. Friends, I have found a strange amulet with skull and bones and the legs. I'm just gonna hold it up at Victoria. You are smart. just stand there staring.
Can I recognize the symbology from somewhere?
Make me a Arcana check.
Can I join in on this one?
Go for it.
21 for Victoria.
4 rest. Doesn't fit my style. I'm no longer interested.
Esteban, you think it looks pretty baller. Nice design. You'd probably like to meet whoever made that as a home designer sometime. Victoria, you know from the books that you were reading in the room downstairs with all of the Mark of the Raven stuff and such forth. It looks like something that was usually associated with the priests of a cult-like order called Ozibus.
This is an occult symbol. Ozibus.
Is it protect or is it for worship, you think?
I'm not sure. I think it's just the representation of their occult order. Maybe whoever is in here, as unusual as they may potentially be, maybe they're a member or they were a member.
I mean, what are you guys gonna do with that when you're done with it? Because it looks pretty.
Would you like it, Master Esteban?
I mean, it kind of matches the cloak. I'm just saying.
Okay. And I'll hand the amulet to Esteban.
Okay,
I really hope this is
Just add one more curse to your list.
this is cursed and that is cursed.
Esteban's just going to become the antagonist. It's going to be the Curse of Esteban in the end.
How did Esteban become the villain? Look at flyers.
Memo to self, make sure to find sparkly hat.
The final showdown is just going to be a catwalk, and it's a fashion show.
Serious question.
Oh dear. Right, but yes.
Well, we're all looking pretty dapper tonight. Okay. In all seriousness, quick question. How, because there's the map image, but how old and decrepit is the room looking? If, for example, does it look like it's been lived in recently or not for a while?
Not for a while, but not like the tower dusty.
Right. Okay.
Or like the rest of the manor dusty.
Gotcha. So Victoria will pass the we'll see Esteban adorn his new fly symbol, and we'll just head on out to proceed to wherever the next room will be.
Sorry, I mean to close the door.
You're just locking Esteban in there.
Esteban happy in new home.
Okay.
Listen, this bed is extra long. So much room.
Alright. Should we go to this bottom left one here?
Might as well.
So those are the closer doors, and then, as I said, down the corridor to the other ones.
Squeeze in there.
So, once again, this seems like a rather modest room. It's again a little bit threadbare. It seems like the odd bits and pieces around would suggest to you that it was a ladies' quarters. But once again, very, very, very modest. And make me all perception checks.
Of course.
You can just tell me you want me to fail something.
15 for Victoria.
I got an 11. I rolled a 12, but I got an 11.
I got a 10.
I got 15.
Victoria and Reinhardt, you Well, where are you both stood?
I'm in the bottom corner.
Right.
So I have like a full.
And you're Victoria. You're going to be in like the center of the room, I assume, where you are. Right. So
they are where they are.
So Victoria, you notice that there is a empty bag on the floor. Reinhop, where you're stood, you actually see a alcove. The roof of which seems to have caved in on itself a bit. But it's still an alcove that a smaller individual would be able to get into. And there's something shiny in the back.
Ooh. Scurry.
You're scurrying in?
Scurrying on in there.
Okay.
I need to tell people that I'm doing stuff. I'm just gonna get my booty in little cave in. It'll be fine.
So it looks like it's kind of stabilized itself as you crawl in, and it looks like it would have been a decent sized crawl space, but as you crawl in, notice the things. There's several things in the back. You experience this memory.
Oh.
You feel yourself being pulled from the crawl space.
Oh.
Out of the crawl space.
Uh-huh.
Digging your nails into the floor. And being pulled towards the bag.
Oh, okay. So
make me a wisdom save, please.
Yeah, cool. Can I make the optional choice to also start screaming?
Oh yeah, no, screaming is definitely a free action.
Excellent. Wisdom save or wisdom check?
Wisdom save, please.
Oh, they're both the same. Why did I fool myself?
If I do hear screaming, I'd like to yank my little buddy.
You see nothing. You see nothing.
I don't hear the screaming either.
So
I'm responding to anything else.
you just see that Reinhop has crawled into this crawl space and seems to be screaming from the crawl space. Reinhop,
yeah.
You have now developed a flaw.
Yeah?
You now believe that a monster lurks inside of every bag of holding, waiting for a moment to attack.
Oh, I've heard this.
I mean, that's not a belief, that's just the truth.
The bagman cometh. I'll just write that on a bit.
Brilliant.
But you find
Love
yourself still in the crawl space. Nothing happened, just screaming in the crawl space. The shiny thing's in front of you.
Yeah, I'm pulling Reinhop out, if that's okay with you.
Yeah.
While crying, I wanna like grab as many of the shiny objects and random stuff as I can and clutch it to my chest.
Okay.
Like a belligerent child stealing in the last moments.
You grab a spell book and 4 potions of healing.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Oh shit! There's a boss coming. We've been giving a health supply.
Oh.
Victoria, you notice that there are claw marks that seem to be leading into the bag.
Right now? You okay, buddy?
The bag! The bag! And I'm just gnawing on the bottles. I'm not actually drinking them. I'm just like gnawing on things I can get my little hands on. I'm just like just teething at the book. Just the bag! The bag!
I know, buddy. I want to get paid too. Let's just...
There's a monster in the bag!
Monster? Like, I'm gonna summon my sword at them. Where? Is there?
Like ugly crying.
Snot bubble.
Yeah, full snot bubble, just like pointing at the bag with a claw, just teasingly.
Do the drag marks indicate that something? Basically, is the drag marks leading out or leading into the bag?
They're leading into the bag.
I'm gonna shoot that bag.
You're gonna shoot the bag.
Yeah.
Okay. Shoot the bag.
Okay. Nobody scares my little fella. That's the 18 versus the bag.
The bag. Is it flames? Is it sparks? Is it?
Just pure electric energy.
Okay, so we're just scorch mark. The bag is no more.
Hey, buddy, there's nothing to worry about. No problem.
Would you?
Here for a minute.
So I'm just gonna.
Would you like me to take a look at the bag?
The bag's been
Okay, the bag's
obliterated.
Okay.
And not to hold a grudge or anything, but did you notice how I waited till you were out of the crawl space before I fired into the crawl space? just thought I would blink that.
I thought the bag was in the middle of the room, was just in the room.
Also, Reinhop, I'm just putting in the exact wording of that floor for you, so you can copy it whenever you need to.
I believe that the monster Oh.
So that's bags of holding. All
yeah,
bags
I
of holding.
know. That cool thing I'm able to make, that like unique ability that I'm like renowned for being able to do. God, cause I ruined a little tiny butt in there. All right, yeah, I'm looking. I like. Reinhop is also looking at its hands a little bit, just like I'm a monster. Like developing an existential crisis about being able to make the doorway to this horrible creature's domain.
Victoria will, now that the bag's been thoroughly destroyed, was it the same bag I was looking at?
Yes.
Yeah, Victoria is not intentionally, but her and me have a very, very bloody awful theory in mind that's making both of us quiver. So she is, more due to her own state, is going to not intentionally ignore Reinhop and just walk out, just murmuring as they go. I think some things are better left unknown. And she kind of walks out, but in the reflection of her glasses, she just catches those claw marks one last time, and she just shudders and just walks out.
I never thought I'd come across that.
But yeah, Reinhop, the spell book that you have is got a nice yellow cover.
Yeah.
Looks like it's full of spells.
Oh. Like, what's the handwriting like? Does it look familiar? Is it like standardized, or does it look like this is someone's personal spell book?
It looks like one of those that you can, learn from. It's quite thorough, and you suspect that it's probably made by someone who was quite a decent wizard.
Okay. All right.
Because Esteban, his brand is making bad decisions. I'm just gonna peek in that crawl space and see if there's anything that we missed.
Valid.
You're finding it very hard to get into the crawl space, so it is extremely tight.
Curse my swole shoulders.
Sorry, what was that?
Nothing. I was just being a goof. Yeah. So after he tries for a bit and is unable, just gonna come back up.
Yeah, you're starting to look a little bit like Winnie the Pooh, with your butt stuck out, and
I mean, That's just a treat for the party.
I am gonna give everyone a potion of healing, by the way, too. Just like while still like sniffling, just tugging everyone's like shirts and stuff, and like give you all like a little red ball.
You all receive a snot-covered potion of healing, enriched with the tears of Reinhop.
Does that give it extra effect?
No, but it definitely carries some emotional weight.
I feel like this is not the first time I've received something like this.
has been giving you like bugs and like pieces of chunks of dust throughout the entire house, just trying to make friends with you. Go on, sorry.
It's Reinhop's new product, Tears of Healing by Reinhop.
Ew, de Reinhop.
Oh gosh. Alright.
That begs the question, do kobolds sweat?
Oh, no.
Next room.
Next room. Okay. I don't want to go first anymore.
Oop.
So
Me
your
and
next
Will
room would
step
have.
into.
I mean, your next room would have been the one closest, but sure, okay.
Just open the door.
Because that was right at the end of the corridor.
Do we want to go into this one first?
It's fine.
I mean, I can.
It was more of a case of I was literally about to open that one because no one was making a move, but you've gone straight to the end of the corridor. Okay, no, you've opened it now. It's fine.
Whoop, whoop. Choices must have been made.
It's canon. We cannot change
my actions.
Oh, Jesus.
Right, which one are you going into? I can't do both. Because you're all in different areas.
Oh, I'm joining the party.
Yeah. Yeah, same. Staying like very close to Esteban.
Right. You've entered a nursery. It's in quite a bit of disarray. There are toy chests and bookshelves and chairs sized for children. They're all lying in splinters of colourful but faded wood. There are misshapen characters and bizarre animals smiling from hand-painted murals covering the walls. And all of the toys seem to be missing heads. Ian, as the first, I'm assuming you were the first in.
Yeah.
I'm
getting a bit of an ick vibe, so I'm going to pop a divine sense.
Okay. Before you do that, being the first person in the room, you hear the sound of children laughing and singing.
Yeah, I'm still gonna pop the divine sense.
Can I get the song out first before you pop any divine senses? You can pop the divine senses, but this is literally as you're entering. It's not a choice. So, you hear children singing the following rhyme. Mara Silvera took an axe and gave the warlord 40 whacks. When they saw what she had done, she gave nobles 41. And now you can cast Divine Sense.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna blink. My eyes look almost oily black, that rainbowy color for a moment. Blink again. And it says, till the end of my next turn, I can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell or know the location of any celestial fiends or undead within 60 feet, not behind total cover.
You don't sense anything.
Okay.
Do the rest of us hear the nursery around going in?
No.
Okay, so I have good news and bad news.
What is good news?
The good news is that at least I don't think there's anything dead that's going to jump up and attack us in here.
What's the bad news?
The
an
bad
attack!
news, well, I mean, looking around, do I see any bags?
There are no bags.
There are no bags in here, Reinhop. No, the bad news is that, you know, the creepy song.
What's some?
What song?
You've got to be kidding me, please. I was doing so fine. Everything was happening to everyone else.
This is what happens when you're going first. That's fine.
That's why I checked if there was anything dead. Not completely dead in here, but quite
What
certainly
did the
heard
song say?
children. It's something about Silvra and an axe. Whacked the Forlord like over 40 times. And then she whacked all the nobles even more. She killed everyone. I'm not.
Sounds like these children were not very good at writing rhymes.
Or maybe they learned the song from someone else.
You make the song sound like it sucks, you know.
I mean, it wasn't. I've
Just saying these children should not seek a career in music. And start sniffing around the room.
I'll just look at me. I'll just look at me and then, and I'll just sideways glance. Well, I guess we know what happened to Lord Dranzog in the end, then.
Yeah, I mean, as far as nursery rhymes go, it was pretty grim, but it also felt more like a deliberate clue, if you know what I mean. Like we're on the right track, and something in here is telling us, you know, that yeah, you're headed in the right way. So it feels like we keep getting fed these tidbits of the history, you know?
It's probably the house wanting, probably the house wanting to sort itself, or the spirit of the harvesters wanting to end this. They're probably trapped here. But Mara Silva killed Drenzorg, and then nobles came and she killed the nobles as well?
Well, according to what we know, Drangsorg, Mara Silva took the house back from Drangsorg, if I recall.
Correct.
Yes.
So she just upright murdered him and took the house.
Oh.
That's what I'm assuming. That's what I'm taking away from this.
Well, maybe the great tragedy was not Dranzog coming in here and doing really mean, but it was Lady Silver being an absolute ass and kind of killing everybody.
I mean,
sounds
40
kind of
40
uncool.
times with an axe seems a bit excessive and specific.
Right? It's like, is it a birthday thing, you know?
Victoria.
Yeah, and then she did it like 41 times to the nobles.
Like each, or come on.
Is she running a
Sorry.
count?
Victoria, what was it that you wanted to say?
No, it's just Victoria was just gonna, when Mian said a bit over excessive, Victoria was gonna give, not sarcastically, a sideways agreeing glance at Mian that basically indicates, yeah, no shit. Just one good shot should be enough. 40, and I'll say this in character, one good shot is enough. 40, that's personal.
Oh God, I don't like it in
They
here.
Could do an investigation of the room.
Yeah, roll me an investigation check.
Also, can I hold Esteban's hand while I do it?
Can I look around specifically for
Esteban?
the
That's a question to you, Noah.
Esteban, would you like to hold Reinhardt's hand?
You know what? Yeah, let's just do this. You can see there's like a look of reluctance, and then it's just like, all right, little buddy.
With your powers combined?
As long as I'm holding your hand, I can make sure I don't get stabbed.
One fly-looking warlock and his kobold companion.
I got 23 though, so the emotional support really helped.
The emotional support did help. The only thing of interest you find while wandering around investigating this room is a door up here.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I hope we wouldn't say that.
The door seems to be surrounded by symbols carved into the frame, and seems to be glowing a little bit.
Master Esteban, can you see the glowing door as well?
Can I see the glowing door as well?
Yes, you can see the glowing door as well.
Yes, I can see the glowing door as well.
I feel like this might be one of those oh shit moments.
Should I shoot the door?
I mean, it worked last time.
Let me try
Friends,
and
we're going to blow up door.
Let me see if I can figure it out what it is first.
Okay.
Can I make an Arcana check on it?
Go for it.
While they are doing that, can I look around the room and try to, using context clues, try to make out, like, a guesstimate of age of the children who would live here, how many there might have been? Just, like, look through the broken toys. Try to see, can I find, are they all missing their heads?
All of the toys seem to be missing their heads.
And they're nowhere in sight.
No. You feel like there have been several children.
Does it just confirm what we already know, really?
Yeah. You can't really because it's a nursery. You can't really tell how many children have used the nursery, just that at some point there have been several children through this nursery.
Okay.
But it is a nursery, so it's for a specific age range.
Yeah.
And may have been used as a playroom as they aged. Victoria, you were saying?
13 Arcana.
From that you would be able to tell that it's not bad. It seems like it's protective.
Is it keeping something in or out?
It's a protection ward. It doesn't look evil in nature as well.
Can't we take it down?
She looks at Reinhardt. I don't know. Reinhardt, that spellbook, does... What are the spells that are in there? Maybe one correlates to this door, or maybe there's a dispel magic in there.
Can I have a flick through it?
In any of your investigations, or your arcana, how are you investigating the door? Are you just looking at it? Are you
arcana?
Just
touching
just
it? Are you
no, just a
licking it,
visual
claiming
breakdown.
it as your own?
Not that type of girl. No, just a visual inspection for now.
Okay. So the spellbook You flick through, you see a bunch of spells in it. One's a disguise self, one says identify. You've got invisibility, hold person. There's protection from evil and good, but it's just how to cast it.
Sorry, Master Victoria. Is standard spellbook. Nothing of any use here. Let Reinhard have gathered at the door, yes?
Of course, go ahead.
And I'm gonna it's gonna slap its little fingers together, little hands together, and walk forward. And I'll try and cast Identify, but I am gonna slap my hand on the door to cast Identify.
Okay.
And it's gonna take It's gonna take like about a minute. So.
All right.
Unless something interrupts me.
Well, funny you should say that. As you slap your hand on the door briefly pulsates and brings up a symbol that all of you can see. And just fades away.
Can I recognize that from any form of history or heraldry?
Yeah, so you don't, not from any history or heraldry, but you do recognize it from the books that you read downstairs. You recognize it as this, though. You recognize it as an incomplete symbol. The heraldry or the shield, you know, is that of the god Ezra.
Oh.
It's Ezra's holy symbol, but it looks like they were unable to finish it.
Do I still have any chalk? Or pat my pockets for chalk.
I'm assuming yes.
I think I pilfered some chalk at some point, but I was going to leave it up to you as to whether or not you gave me some chalk.
Let's say yes. I'll allow you to have chalk.
And now, would it be fair to say Victoria could describe to me the bit that's missing?
So, Victoria, you notice that the bit that's missing seems to be a plant of some form. It appears to be a sprig.
Is it the same plant as the plant from downstairs?
Yes, you would be able to recognize that was belladonna.
Did we take a sprig of belladonna in the end? I know we went back to look at it.
You did not.
We did consider.
You considered it, and then you decided not to.
Okay, Victoria, and even though this is going to be a waste of a spell slot, this is what she would do in RP. She says, the belladonna, I think we may need the belladonna. That's all it's missing. The plant symbol is belladonna. And what she'll do is she'll take the crystal out of her walking staff, say to the staff itself, staff of aid, staff of right, give some spring back in my step this night. The staff glows and it becomes an energy form, and as it does, she whacks it down onto her bad leg, where it turns into a wooden leg brace as she casts Longstrider. And what she's basically going to do is, using the full speed, she is going to bolt back down to the garden room to pick some belladonna and come back. Or that's what she wants to do. Longstrider does have a little bit of time, 1 hour, so.
Okay.
I was
Sure.
just gonna draw it on. I figured this was like a painting thing, right?
It was a symbol that came up in the around the door. Well, like in front of the door.
Yeah. I was trying to see if whether or not it
But
was
then
like
it
a
faded
sigil,
away.
whether it was 3-dimensional. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. All right.
Kind of like a barrier.
Gotcha. Yeah. All right.
I mean,
Okay.
is
So
that decided to shoot the door?
sorry, what?
No, somebody just goes, so is that a sign to shoot the door then?
Victoria, before she heads off, she'll turn around and say to Esteban, if my estimations are correct, I don't think even your Eldritch Blast will... I know you'll find out a challenge, so go right ahead. But if they've pulled this off, then that, on paper, shouldn't make a dent in it. And with that, she'll look for the others for nods of agreement or disagreement to see if she should go and get... I knew he would fire. About the belladonna. Let's go and get some.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm in agreement.
So you run down to conservatory. You see everything as it was. There's what looks to be the only plant that's still alive is flourishing in the room. It's belladonna, with fat black berries. What are you doing? Are you trying to rip some off? Are you going to grab one of the rusty garden tools? What are you doing?
I think what Victoria will do is she'll try using the garden tools if possible. If not, it's a bit extreme, but she still has Sword of House de Rosa, her longsword, so worst comes to worst, she'll even use that to cut a sprig off of the belladonna.
Okay. Make me a perception check.
A massive 6.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna need you to roll me a D4.
And for the record, I am loving this. Legitimately. Ooh.
Okay. So I'm going to need you to also roll me 2 more D4.
Sure.
And then an initiative roll.
6 total, 4 and a 2.
Okay, and then make me a strength saving throw, please.
All right. $21.
Okay, right. So as you're approaching the belladonna, you've got your shears. You grab a sprig, and as you cut, you feel 2 prongs stick in your shoulder, and a pair of secateurs slice past your arm, dealing you 6 points of damage. The vines from the belladonna are starting to creep up, and you just manage to stop them from grabbing hold of you. There appear to be floating garden tools around you.
Okay, wrong move. So I'm gonna GTFO.
Okay. As you're leaving the room, the tools start whizzing towards the door, and slam into the various parts of the frame and past you as you run out with your sprig of belladonna still in hand and a pair of garden shears.
What can I say? Longstrider came in handy after all. As Victoria runs back up at a full sprint, able to run at a full sprint now, but still definitely pain in her eyes. Gonna pop that second wind while I'm at it. So 1d10 plus fighter level, which is 1. Maximum 10, so I'm back to full.
Okay. So you come back pretty ouchy and having just healed yourself up from some inflicted garden mishaps and having run all the way downstairs and all the way back up the stairs.
Victoria, are you okay?
Oh, it's all right. Just a bunch of little pricks.
Fucking hell. Sorry. All
right.
Can I just walk towards the door? Is anything coming after you?
Who are you asking, Victoria, or are you?
Yeah, I'm asking Victoria.
No, I just got attacked by a bunch of garden instruments.
That's not funny. I'm sorry.
Hey, you Eldritch blast the door. How did you do?
How did I do, GM?
Okay, so meanwhile, Esteban, you Eldritch blast at the door. As you hit the door, it seems to repel the energy back.
Oh no.
And it hits you with... Can you roll me 2d6, please?
Six.
With 13 points of radiant damage.
Oh, golly.
That's what... It made my blast better? That's the real thing.
You got upstaged by a door.
How?
The door is undamaged.
Esteban looks like he's on the verge of death. Ah!
Mia will run up. Esteban, are you okay? Do you need a hand?
I don't know what hurts more. My pride in my body.
Sadly, I can only do something about the body hurt.
Yeah, I'll get some wine for the pride. Please, if you could restore my gorgeous body.
I'm gonna Mia will hold a hand out, and as she pulls Esteban up, we'll give that 5 lay on hands points.
Yeah, and you notice that the cloak is slightly singed.
I will very, very delicately point that out. Esteban, don't overreact. But I think you have a tear in your cloak.
What?
Please. Once we have somewhere to sit, I can probably patch it. But for now,
it is Reinhardt's speciality.
I just rolled a 1 on another electric blast. So it just hits the wall somewhere.
And this is how, at level 3, Esteban cross-classes into Barbarian.
oh my god.
Half of the torn cloak.
I thought it was Paladin.
Eldritch hates.
Right, yes, but the door is undamaged and Victoria is now back with a sprig of belladonna.
What,
Esteban, are you good to?
Sorry.
Yes. No. I'm just gonna. She's holding the sprig, looking at the door. Magical leg brace still glowing, and she just looks at Esteban. Esteban, are you okay to continue?
Yeah, I could go back to town and find some fabric. Oh, you mean me? I'm fine. I hurt inside real deep, but I'll be okay.
Masters and friends, it is my specialty to repair magical items. I just want to put that on the old table. Kind of magical properties in there.
Flex as an artificer.
My artificial arts type is Taylor.
You just see
would be offended.
You see the cat in boots, like pleading eyes as he has.
Please let me fix it. I'm useful.
Please fix my cloak.
Oh, I see. You're giving the cat boot size. All right. Well, while everyone's doing the other thing, I'm going to cast mending on the cloak. Does that work? Is that okay? Does that fix the singe?
Visually, the cloak is back to normal. Emotionally.
Conversation.
Is it one of those situations where everyone's like, no, it's fixed, and Esteban is convinced that there's a visible seam? Like,
everyone in chat, press. Everyone in chat, press F to pay respects to the cloak. Okay, right. Victoria will look at the belladonna and sprig of belladonna they have, and we'll just be like, well, if everyone's ready, here goes nothing. And what she will do is they will attempt to place the belladonna against the door. So, like, touch the door with the belladonna in hand.
As the belladonna approaches the door, the symbol comes back up, and you place it where it would be on the symbol, and the barrier and the glow just seem to dissipate, but they kind of stay around the edges of the frame, but the door is now uncovered and available.
Victoria will sigh, and she will say, okay, the spell is now complete. Let's find out its function. And she kind of thinks about in the potion of healing she has in her pocket. And we'll try to open the door.
Door should open, hopefully. There we go.
Real quick question. Can
Yes.
I cast spells from this spell book?
It is for learning from.
Okay. Gotcha.
So
So I'd
you
have to,
you can't
could
you
learn
can't
these
use them
spells.
direct from the
Gotcha.
book. You have to take
Prepare
time
them,
to.
yeah. All right. Thanks.
The
Okay.
interesting thing is we could both potentially do that, Reinhardt. So
Yeah.
it's pretty good. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, this is very clean.
Oh,
So-
that doesn't feel like good.
As you enter the room, it smells fresh. Like it's been recently cleaned and aired. There doesn't appear to be any dust sullying any of the children-sized beds or other furnishings. There is a skeleton wearing a lady's dress with a veiled hat that stares at you from where it sways in a rocking chair.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
No, Victoria's just looking at the skeleton and she's just saying, I'm so sorry. She thinks she knows who this is.
They're not like the others. Should we hide from them too, Regan? Well, it doesn't matter now, donkey. They got in, so maybe they're not hungry things yet.
There appear to
that
be
Bastion?
voices coming from the beds.
Ian is gonna ask, like, right out. Is that Bastion?
Who's asking?
Well, I am.
This here is the mighty Mien, hero of all land. We have many heroes here today, if you would like to see them, small child.
You notice that the voice is coming from the figure of a tin knight on the bed, right next to a stuffed purple dragon.
Oh.
My name is Victoria De Rosa of the House De Rosa. Your family and mine used to converse at social gatherings.
Another great noble hero. Cough, cough.
Have you seen what's happened to your? Do you know what happened to your parents?
We were being protected and ended up in here, and Mother hasn't talked for an awfully long time.
Can you remember what your mother was trying to do? What was she trying to protect you from?
The hungry things.
Hungry things?
The hungry things. They stole everyone.
Okay.
We'd like to leave, but I don't know how.
We're here to take care of the hungry things, and we four are trapped here as much as you two. So we're going to take care of the hungry things, and then we can all go. Is there anything else you remember at all? Your parents did a very brave thing trying to protect you in here. Your mummy used some magic that was really cool and really powerful. Do you remember?
Mother.
She was acquainted with my father. Yes. I only briefly. The last time I saw your mother, I think I was about your age. Do you remember anything at all that your mother or your father did, trying to protect you or dealing with the hungry things?
They watered the room, but it's probably best to ask Mother.
Do you know where she is?
She's right there, silly.
Sorry, you broke a bit there, Drac. What did you say again, please?
She's right there, silly.
Mian
Lady
will
Hart-
kneel in front of the skeleton and...
The skeleton's just...
Is the chair actively rocking?
Yes.
Okay. Looking at the skeleton, I will use Divine Sense again.
You don't detect anything particularly, but you can tell that there is a presence in the room.
Okay, but it's not like the items or the skeleton. It's like
No.
actively an undead creature.
No.
Lady Harvester, are you here?
Upon being addressed, you see the faint shimmer of someone appearing to you. Very faint vision of the woman that you saw in the conservatory.
I'll politely do the noble's bow. Greetings, my lady. It has been some time, and I was just a child when I saw you and your husband last. I wish this was better circumstances, but we are all trapped here now. Is there anything you can tell us or point us that could help us lift whatever has happened to this place, to your home?
So her voice comes through very distant and broken. But she addresses you and is, I only have moments. But I have protected my children here. But the moment you leave, the ward will be broken, and they will come for them. Please protect them, and I will help you in any way I can.
I look at Esteban with and they can't help it. There's a slight smile across their face. Fancy a fight?
Yeah, but I'm still a little salty at this one's door, doing my blast a little bit better than me. But it's fine. You want us to help protect your kids? Well, you almost killed me.
It is there just to protect. It was easily solved by those who are alive.
Well, you did a good job making sure. Okay, you did a good job making it so that I wasn't almost alive.
If you had impure intent, then obviously it would protect.
It did blast children's bedroom door.
I didn't put a sign up that says kids inside. I wouldn't have played.
That's enough. That's enough.
I do not have much time.
Esteban, come. Esteban, come. Time to work off that frustration. Mian, you fancy a brawl?
As long as you do not leave this room, the ward will be intact. So we have until then.
So we can rest?
You may rest here. It is safe. But I only have limited time to answer any questions or pass on useful information.
Oh, what is hungry things?
That will be the dark spirits of this place. This is why I had to ward this room. Some of them are old and angry and would relish getting hold of the children's spirits.
Yeah, lady, I only got one question for you. Is there anything that'll help us defend this area in the room or in the house? Any weapons, trinkets, other fine cloaks?
You appear to already have a weapon of note. But to leave, must destroy the monolith.
That sounds
Okay.
like useful information.
Do you know where the
What is
monolith? Do you know where the monolith is, my lady?
Monolith is deep and below, hidden from all, but is the source of all that is evil in this place.
How destroy?
You can
Sorry.
access this once you leave this room. Everything will awaken. And the way will be made obvious.
Awesome. All right. Well, in that case, let's take a breather because I've been badly burned. And then let's start fighting some hungry things.
Yeah, Victoria will tap the magical knee brace. It will again become energy, revert back into a staff as she cancels Longstrider.
There is not much else I can do to help other than to clarify, as I said when you tried to talk to me initially. Find the amulet.
This one? Ouroboros?
That is not a good amulet.
But it looks good, though.
The amulet of which I speak is behind the family portrait in the family room.
Oh.
Get it.
Oh my goodness.
It will protect
Okay.
you.
Wasn't that one missing?
Wasn't what one missing?
Wasn't there somewhere we went where there was a painting missing? Or am I just misremembering stuff?
Do not know. I've been
Yeah, we were
here
looking-
in this room.
Well, it's Josie asking Drac.
Drac also doesn't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we were looking for a family portrait because that was part of the clue with the stairs, and we couldn't.
Yeah, I
find
know
it.
that much, but I thought we found somewhere where there had been one that had been removed.
There is a family portrait in the family room. The family room is attached to the nursery and the corridor outside. Go in the family room and retrieve the amulet. It will protect you if you wear it.
Listen, Ghost, I don't need you getting sassy with me.
I am now out of time.
You go back to whatever the hell you
Call has ended.
Protect my children.
Extend call.
And she
Please
fades away.
enter currency. You've run out of coins in your phone booth.
Do do do. The number you have called is unavailable.
Is it one of those obvious sounds where the ghost is doing the, like, we're cutting out? I can't hear you.
Sorry, you've gone into a bad signal area.
The ghost just goes, I'm going through a tunnel. I can't hear you.
Would it be possible for us to take a short rest so I could
Yes.
heal up all the way? All right.
Can we
Oh,
not
yeah.
take more?
Okay. Well, mechanically, what do we need? I just need a short with.
I get nothing back on a short, and I've barely used anything, so I'm good.
I was hoping to have the opportunity to potentially learn Magic Missile, because I have no offensive spells, and all you're going to have is me with a dagger that notoriously ends up in the wrong person's backs, or me with a crossbow that I'm not entirely sure of the reputation of.
Look, I'm sure all spells have their use. We can probably find somewhere.
Who was holding the little device from Rick?
What device? From Rick? Probably me.
No, yes. I know we got something, but I don't have it.
The planchette?
No, it was a little round spherical device that has little lights built into it.
It'll vibrate when our food's done.
Yeah. Your food is done. It's now lighting up.
Oh, I don't know who owns that, but okay, someone's pockets lighten up.
Sod it. I'll say I have it. I'll pull it.
Got it. What is it? Isn't that the warning signal?
No, that means we can do the seance again, if I recall.
Oh. Okay.
But if we leave this room, the hungry things come, so...
Okay. Real quick DM question.
Yeah.
Can I prepare a spell on a short rest? I don't know mechanically if that's possible. Okay, coolio then. Don't worry about it. Alright. Just me, and definitely not Backstabber, because I'm gonna hoist my crossbow up. I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go.
You named the dagger Backstabber after you stabbed me in the back?
I named the crossbow probably not Backstabber. I don't you know about Backstabber.
Where is Mother?
During the rest, me and Wood spent time like sitting on the beds talking to the children. You're like, your mother's just tired. She's resting, but she's still here. She just needs to rest. The protecting this room took a heavy toll on her, but just wait. We're gonna keep the hungry things away, and then we're all going to leave. Okay, I promise.
We haven't been able to leave this spot for a very long time.
Well, as soon as the hungry things are gone, we can
can't-
go down and fix it.
We can't seem to walk.
You know what? I'll carry you until you can walk on your own again.
Master Mian, I feel like some highly unethical magics were used to place the children inside toys. just wondering if you considered.
What do you mean we're inside toys?
You don't need to listen to anything this.
Reinhard,
Reinhard.
Yes.
Reinhard, you are
Why
very
is everyone
clever.
saying Reinhard's name?
You are very clever,
Yes.
but right now, this is something that I'm more clever at.
Ah, okay. Sure.
Doesn't seem very clever if he thinks we're toys.
Exactly.
Okay, you'll see soon, Squishy.
My staff will flare, and I will just glare at Reinhardt with murder in my damn eyes.
Tall people are so unethical, honestly.
Now, Regan and Bastion, I'm gonna need you both to be brave, okay?
Okay.
After my friends have had some time to rest and get ready, we're going to step outside and we're going to close the door. And you two, you have to stay in here real quiet. We're going to chase away the hungry things, and then I'm coming back for you, okay?
No,
I
you
promise.
can't leave us.
I'll be
Everyone
back. I
keeps
need to
leaving
close.
us.
No. I promise. We need to close the door so they can't find you. But then I'll be back.
But Mama said that they can find us once the ward goes.
Yeah, but that's why we're going to chase them away.
I'm gonna have to storm back. No, Master Mian, if we leave them behind, they will die.
We don't
I'm
want
going to
die.
I'm going to like drag you away to a corner. I'm saying that we fight in the room outside, and when we chase them away, I go back
I
in.
am saying they are not physical beings. They're incorporeal. They will sneak past us, and you are literally going to feed these children's souls to the and miss them.
Why don't you stay? Why don't you stay in here and protect them then, while we deal with the ones outside?
The only thing I have been able to do is very gently and ever so slightly, accidentally stab my best friend in the back. That's right, Esther.
I'll
You're
stay
my
in
best
here.
friend now.
And Mian is just gonna walk over and sit down on the
Put
bed.
them in your back. They are literally haunted dolls.
We can ride on your soldiers?
Yes,
Yes,
you can ride
but
on our
not-
shoulders. Oh,
Not
put them in your
while
pockets,
I'm
then.
fighting. What if I
Put them in my pockets then. I'm great with kids.
Honestly, I don't give a crap about these kids. I'm just ready to fight.
Thank you.
I mean, honestly, chances are these kids are dead anyway, right? Like, there's...
Thank you, honestly.
I don't like these people.
Yeah,
No.
no, don't worry.
I
Nobody
thought
likes
you
kids.
said you were heroes.
No, nobody used the H word. Hold on.
Oh no, I did, but in child's
okay.
defense, I am notorious liar.
You lied to us.
Shh. Okay.
But you two shut up and let's get on with this.
Oh, you know what? He's just gonna step out because he knows that.
Yeah, me and like watching Esteban head towards the door. Mian is just gonna like raise the shield and pull the sword, but stay in between the bed, like the foot of the bed.
I'm putting the kids in my pockets.
Like, I step out the door and I go, hungry things, and summon my sword. I got something for you to eat.
Maybe a perception check.
Oh boy, you can just ask me to fail.
Hungry.
I rolled a 1, so that's a 0.
It's just they're doing a fucking Tom and Jerry skit, just like hiding in your blind spot.
You notice nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah, I'm too busy still listening to the bickering from the other room. I am literally in that danger zone. Shut up and get out here.
If I can, I would like to pop my once a day casting of false life.
Okay.
Okay. +4.
Ooh.
Oh, whoops. 4. Okay, first for a 4, so for 8. Oh, that'll do. Right. Okay.
Oh, so, oh.
So are you stuffing the
Oh
toys
yeah, no,
in your pocket?
I have poked at the kids and put them like in either side of my my little waistcoat. I've given them a little room to to stick their little heads out and stuff, but I'm just like, oh, you're coming with me, kids.
You've stuffed a purple dragon toy and a tin knight toy into your pockets. They have not moved from their stationary pose that they have been in the entire time.
Oh, I thought they were. I thought the voices were coming from the dolls. The dolls.
What are you on about, silly? We're here.
Oh, I hate ghosts.
No, you don't care who's dead.
Mien, he's now the bullseye.
I know, and Mian is going to like
Shove Reinhop in your
push
pocket.
Reinhop, no, push him behind me. Like Reinhop, you protect those children with your life, and I will protect you with mine.
Okay, and I'm the notorious liar. Okay, let's go.
I think Pop Reinhop's going to. I think it's going to die by its own pie by the time this campaign finishes. I wish I was partly joking. Right.
Oh, at least I got some soft toys out of it, I guess. Just stolen these kids' toys. All right, off we go. Yeah, I'm. Oh wait, nothing's happened yet, has it?
Nope. So far, Esteban has stepped out, threatened the room, and noticed absolutely nothing different.
We all have to leave it. That's why. That's why we could have left the toys inside.
Okay.
I have a question.
This ward is going to crumble.
Is it possible for us to go to break soon? I apparently have a delivery at my door.
We can go to break now if you